G'day guys, my name is Miles.
And my name is Fez.
And this is The Commodity.
And today we're taking a look at Perth, parentheses WA or Western Australia, hard stop Australia, hard stop top 10 where to go list.
This video was suggested to us by XOrange78 and Janet Johnson. Thank you two so much for the suggestions. We truly appreciate it. Guys, if you want to suggest a video like this, there is a link in our description. It'll take you over to our Discord. And from there, you guys can throw whatever links you want in the Discord for us to check out. Now, we did one on the Gold Coast from this channel about a week ago, and you guys really liked it. So I'm glad that y'all suggested another one just like it for us to check out. It was interesting. The top 10 Gold Coast. There was a few cool things that I definitely love to do off of that list. So I'm excited to check this one out and see what there is to do in Perth.
It really actually opened my eyes to the Gold Coast. Gold Coast, I had no idea, truly about it. And
right.
I think that actually turned into, based off of that, just the video and the imagery really made it one of my favorite places that I've seen.
Yeah. But guys, before we hop into this video, if you would go ahead and give us a thumbs up, it truly helps us out in getting these videos out to more people. Also, if you would go ahead and click the subscribe button and the bell notification icon, that way you guys can stay informed on our future videos. And if you'd like to help support the channel even more and get an exclusive YouTube short shout out, click the join button down below. I had a nose itch.
Oh, nose. I didn't even look over. I was just like, are you going to respond?
Let's check this out. I think it was like a robot voice.
10 best places to visit.
I was going to say
Perth,
that was
Australia.
The only downside.
Perth is one of the largest cities in Australia with a population of around 2 million. It's the capital of Western Australia.
Huh?
I don't think that's robotic.
Oh, the last one was more robotic.
Australia, and is often mentioned as one of the most isolated major cities in the world. Perth is surrounded by Australian nature with the outback on one side and the Indian Ocean on the other. It's a lovely city with plenty of sunshine and an amazing scene for foodies and music lovers. Moreover, Perth is soaked in sunshine, lined with spectacular beaches and surrounded by the huge riverside Kings Park and Botanic Garden.
That's a lot of gold,
making it
bro.
a cosmopolitan gem for many travelers. Here are top 10 best places.
Maybe they should tell Marcos's gold over in the Philippines. Hey, we actually got it all over here.
Yeah. Perth is so beautiful.
Perth,
Australia. Australia is beautiful.
Kings Park and Botanic Garden. Covering a vast expanse of territory in the city centre, Kings Park is a natural wonderland with beautiful, untouched bushland and green grasses lying next to its brilliant botanical garden. With lots of trails and cycling paths weaving their way around the park, it is a fantastic place to head to if you want to enjoy the great outdoors. There are plenty of playgrounds and picnic areas scattered about too.
So gorgeous.
In addition to the park's touching State War Memorial and fabulous Aboriginal art gallery, you can also enjoy breathtaking views out over Perth CBD and the winding Swan River.
What kind of tree are those?
I was about to say it's a really weird thing to want to do, but I want to rub my face against one of those trees.
They look so smooth.
They look so smooth.
I literally was watching a video yesterday about how they make cork. And they take off just the outer shell of the tree, and it looks like that at the after they take off the bark of the tree. And I was like, maybe that's the same type of tree.
It just looks so smooth.
It does look smooth.
Yet another highlight is its magnificent Botanic Garden, which has over 2,000 different types of local flora on display. With so much for you to see and do, Kings Park and its Botanic Garden are not to be missed out on when in Perth.
Yeah.
It is remarkably the most popular tourist attraction in the whole of Western Australia. 2. Fremantle Prison. As Perth and indeed Australia's history is inextricably intertwined with the fortunes of the British convicts that were shipped to its shores, it is well worth visiting Fremantle Prison to see what life in the maximum security jail was like.
Stuff like that is very interesting to me. Going to places that aren't open anymore, especially something with this kind of history behind it.
For sure.
Only decommissioned in 1991, the prison was in operation for almost 140 years. It was remarkably opened back in 1855. Little changed since colonial times, The imposing building was actually built by the prisoners themselves.
Wow.
Taking a tour of their dingy cells and living quarters is quite an eerie experience. This sense of unease may be due to the fact that 44 of the prisoners were executed on site for their crimes.
Damn.
With some of the tours
Dirty.
venturing into the dimly lit tunnels below ground, a visit to Fremantle Prison certainly isn't for the faint-hearted. 3.
I'd be interested.
Rottnest Island.
Rottnest.
Lying in the Indian Ocean, around an hour's ferry ride from Perth, Rottnest Island is a popular day trip among locals and tourists.
Go back.
Ferry ride from Perth, Rottnest.
That's a lot of money.
That's exactly, bro. I'm so broke. It's not even funny. Like, I was talking about how I want to get a pontoon boat, bro. You could get like 500 pontoon boats with like one of those boats.
I probably couldn't even afford whatever the fuck these things are floating in the water.
The little dinghies.
Island is a popular day trip among locals and tourists alike due to the spectacular
That's
scenery
beautiful.
and wealth of recreational
awesome.
activities it provides.
Look at those boats. They're so
Affectionately
beautiful.
known as Roto to Perthites, the low-lying island is dotted with several salt lakes and woodlands, while its secluded beaches, bays, and
I just wanna
offshore
boop it
reefs
on its
attract
nose.
sunbathers, swimmers, snorkelers and surfers. Due to its remote location, at one time or another, the island acted as both a penal colony and internment camp. Many of its colonial-era
Camp, I
buildings
like
now
camp.
serve as accommodation for holidaymakers.
You know, I think I'd ride a bike if I lived out there.
Oh, I would 100%. So, just so y'all know, Texas was like Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, pretty much every city in Texas was ranked like the lowest for being able to commute or actually enjoy a bike safely.
Right.
So we don't own bikes here because you will die. But I really wish we would have, not even with the ocean. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I would love the ocean. But if we had even something around Lake Ray Hubbard,
Right.
that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
But we don't.
Kind of like how White Rock Lake has their trail around
Like,
it.
we could do that, but that's so small.
Yeah. No, it's a tiny lake.
Renowned for being home to the cute and adorable quokka, reputed to be the smiliest animal on Earth. Rottnest Island is now
Looks like a
listed
human
as a
to me.
reserve.
She's talking about
This
that
helps
guy.
protect and preserve the pristine environment of its
He's a
local
real nice
species.
guy.
4. Cottesloe Beach.
Cottesloe.
While beautiful beaches litter
That's a beautiful building beside the beach.
That is, I bet you that's just like I'm guessing here. Let's see here. It is just a place where people, like a information place.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's probably a tour center or something.
to Perth's Indian Ocean coastline, Cottesloe is perhaps the most famous and popular of them all. Bordered by a lovely ocean way that separates its fine sands from the Cottesloe suburb of Perth behind it, the beach is one of the best places to go swimming in the region. Snorkeling
Place
and
is
surfing
packed.
are also popular pastimes. With lots of cafes, bars, and restaurants lining the beach, there is lots for you to do if you should ever get bored of lounging on the sand and gazing out over the ocean.
I would
Nope.
be
As it
bored.
faces
Yeah,
westwards,
nope.
Cottesloe Beach is also blessed with one of the most stunning sunsets imaginable.
Look at
So
that.
it is well
This is genius.
I
This is such a
guarantee you-
great idea. Just so simple.
Oh, I guarantee you they're all sitting out there waiting for the sunset.
Oh, 100%. No, this is such a basic idea, but it's genius. Why
Yeah.
don't more people do this?
Yeah.
Just,
It's like theater seating, but for lawn seating.
it's also probably very well kept grass, so you don't have a lot of like the weeds that will prick
Right.
you and stuff. So I mean, like that just should be like kind of like what we have over at the harbor.
Mm-hmm.
Like they should be doing that around every beach
Yeah.
because that makes a lot of sense because that's not comfortable. I'm just guessing here.
worth waiting until evening before heading back to the city centre. 5. Perth Mint.
Goodness.
One of the oldest buildings in the city, the Perth Mint was established all the way back in 1899 and was one of the country's last colonial branches of the UK's Royal Mint.
That's dope.
Nowadays, it has a glittering
I like
array of
mints.
shimmering coins and shiny
No, you
gold
don't.
bars for you to
I-
peruse.
yes. The ones
The
that work.
heaviest, largest, and most valuable coin in the world is its most prized possession. Weighing in at 1 ton and made of 99.99%.
That says 1 ounce,
pure
you
gold,
liar.
The coin is worth a cool $60 million.
Damn.
Besides its many interesting exhibitions on the history.
Bro, if I was somebody like Elon Musk, you know I would have to own that shit. I would be like, yeah, I'm buying that tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll spend an extra $1 million just to get it.
Yeah.
Because it's going to go up in value. It's gold. But could you imagine screw it. Let's just go for it.
Right.
Like, I can't even afford an ounce of gold, let alone, how much did it say? Ton?
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like a ton of gold is a lot more than 60 million.
Australia's gold mining.
Actually, hey, Google. How much is a ton of gold worth?
According to Visual Capitalist, here's what 1 ton of gold looks like. At $2,000 per ounce, it's worth $64.3 million.
Oh, then that's accurate.
Yeah, almost dead on.
Yeah.
Past, the Perth Mint also has a section where you can mint your own coins and watch gold melt before your eyes.
That's really cool.
That's cool.
Located in a beautiful
couldn't still
heritage
afford it.
building, the Mint is well worth a visit. Children's eyes will light up at the opportunity to touch gold bullion worth almost $1 million. 6. Penguin Island.
So intense.
Lying just off the coast of Rockingham to the south of Perth, Penguin Island is named after the cute little critters that inhabit its cliffs, headlands, and beaches. Connected to the mainland by a tidal sandbar,
Look
at
at it
low
kicking the
tide,
sand.
the island can be walked to, although most people simply take a ferry. A few intrepid adventurers opt to kayak or even swim to its rugged shores. Numbering
So
around 1,200 or so, the colony of penguins is just one of the island's many draws.
I feel like
Walking along
penguins
its numerous boardwalks and walkways is also
just look like they always need help.
Yeah, you just want to hold
Yeah, you're
their,
just
hold
like,
their
let
flipper.
me help you out. Like, they look lost. They look like they don't know how to walk.
Yeah,
And they look like they're about to fall.
yeah, they look drunk all the time.
Yeah, they're like, I would argue that penguins are actually cuter than koalas.
Oh yeah.
a popular pastime. They offer fantastic views out over the ocean. Due to the rough waves that pound the shore, Penguin Island also boasts some brilliant surf spots. At some of the more secluded beaches,
That's
you can even
badass.
go
Mhm.
swimming in the inviting waters of the Indian Ocean.
That did
7.
not look inviting.
State
That's a
War
lot of.
Memorial. Located within Kings Park,
Like-
the State War Memorial commemorates all the Australian servicemen and women from the state who lost their lives serving their country. Looking out over
That's
the
a nice
Swan
memorial.
River,
That's
its commanding
awesome looking
cenotaph was
memorial.
first unveiled after the First World War. Since then, a crypt, roll of honor, and glass cases exhibiting the colors of fallen
Let silent contemplation be your offering.
battalions have been added to the precinct. Its serene
Lest we
setting makes it
forget.
a peaceful and poignant place to visit, and each year, thousands of people attend its moving Anzac Day dawn service. 8. Bell Tower. Overlooking the Swan River, this futuristic
beautiful
looking
That's a
building is
dope-
certainly unlike any other bell tower you've seen.
It looks
before.
like you would try to
It is
take
one
over
of
the
the
world
most-
if you owned that.
Yeah,
Like, screw Stark Tower. That's what I want.
100%.
But I want the technology from Stark Tower.
Yes.
Unique and iconic designs in the whole of Perth. Remarkably enough, the spaceship-shaped bell tower houses a number of historic bells. The
Really?
oldest of them is from St. Martin-in-the-Fields Church in London and dates to 1550.
Wow.
These still ring out, centuries later, for all to hear. From the top of the
Damn.
bell tower, you can enjoy fabulous views out over the city and its surroundings. Designed by local architects, the glass-clad spire and giant steel columns originally received criticism from Perthites, although they are now widely lauded as a success due to the
Perthite.
increased interest and investment the tower has brought to the
Perthians.
riverside area. 9. Swan Valley Vineyards.
Vine.
Lying just outside of Perth, Swan Valley has long been noted for its fertile soils, which lend themselves perfectly
I definitely want to go to a vineyard.
Oh, yeah.
there.
That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
to viticulture and other types of agriculture. Over the last 50 years or so, numerous wineries and vineyards have sprung up in the region. Nowadays, there are over 40 different estates for you to visit. Set among picturesque countryside with rolling fields and vine-covered hills all around them, The Swan Valley Vineyards are a brilliant place to head to if you want to sample some of the finest wines in Australia.
If you or someone you know owns a vineyard in Australia and you want to sponsor
Since
a trip
everybody's
for us
millionaires in Australia anyways.
and you
so-
guys want to sponsor a trip for us to come out there and spend like a week
month, year, yeah, whatever.
testing wines and shouting you guys out.
I just want to eat the grapes.
I
What do the
mean-
grapes taste? Do they taste different than like your grocery store grapes?
Probably.
So last time I went to a vineyard, I was underage, could not drink the wine, so I had no idea. It was in Napa Valley, California. But I always wanted to try the grapes, but they're like, they really care about their grapes.
Yeah,
like they're
like,
not like,
You don't get to try the
yeah,
grape.
no, it's not like here, try these out.
But yeah, I mean, I guess we wouldn't be mad if you guys wanted to fly us out there for
We'll
a
come
trip.
tomorrow. Yesterday, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be mad.
As well as taking a peaceful cruise along the river, visitors can also stop off to taste some of the excellent cheeses produced in the area. 10. Elizabeth Quay. Named after Queen Elizabeth II, this fantastic urban redevelopment project
Look at that
lies on the
building.
banks of the Swan
That's
River
pretty
around
cool.
an artificial inlet, just a
that's
short
gorgeous.
walk away from Perth.
Dude, I love the way this looks. I don't know, is it actually different shades, or are these just like open windows versus like, or not, or what's it called, where the blinds are open, these are just blinds closed, or is there actually something covering this?
No, I think they're different shades.
Okay, this building looks awesome. I like the way
Yeah.
it looks.
I love the bridge.
Yeah, this bridge looks cool, and whatever the heck that is
Yeah.
is awesome too.
If I'm not mistaken, we've seen this at night. And
Oh, really?
the night view is really nice.
Either way, it's cool.
Yeah.
I want to live right there.
It's probably where the janitors keep their stuff.
Well, then I'll fit right in.
Yeah.
I'm just a messy person, though.
Perth CBD. Only opened in 2015, Elizabeth Quay exhibits some wonderfully innovative architecture. The gentle curves of its bridge and the abstract
Bro.
shapes and sculptures on show seem
I'd
to
be
mimic
so
the motion
healthy
of
if
the
we
water
lived
all
there.
around them.
Yeah.
Besides its colorful playground, the Quay has some great waterfront restaurants and cafes for you to try out, and regularly hosts different cultural events and festivals. Due to its proximity to the center of the city and the bus, train, and ferry links that line
This is the
nearby,
building, isn't
the
it?
Quay
Mhm.
also functions as a
So they do actually have, it is just windows that are covered
Right.
versus windows that are uncovered,
Mm.
if that's what you want to call it. But yeah, no, this is my place right here.
I like it. You've got a nice spot.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I have a lady that comes in and cleans it weekly.
Mm.
So if you ever want to visit, just let me know and I'll make sure it's nice and clean.
Okay.
All right.
transport hub, so lots of people pass through during the day.
Dope. That was good.
That was awesome.
Oh, excuse me. The stuff was so different in this one compared to the Gold Coast one.
Were you entertained or just bored?
Yeah, no, I loved it. The Gold Coast one, there was a lot more beach stuff to do.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I mean, I could definitely see myself in Perth for sure. The Gold Coast has really sold me. I mean, to be fair, I can't afford both of them, or in either of them, rather. I can't afford both. I can only pick one or the other. No, I can't afford either of them. But if I had to pick, it'd definitely be Gold Coast. Gold Coast is so insane.
Yeah, I just like the skyline and everything.
It's
at
very
Gold Coast, but
Miami-esque.
Very. But Perth just seems so laid back and happy.
Yes, it's very different. It's so different. Like,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
I mean, it's completely opposite side of the country.
That's true. That's true, too. But, I mean, what I'm saying is, like, it's just a different personality of a town.
Yeah.
It looks just amazing. Like, is it really a second or is it a tie? You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
like, oh, you're saying that I can't, be in heaven, so I'm just in, like, heaven 2.0.
Exactly.
Gosh, this is so horrible.
Yeah, no, both places are very beautiful. Obviously, there's plenty of things to do in both places.
I would love to visit both places.
Yeah, 100%. And I'd love to go to a seafood restaurant on the coast out there.
Gosh. You
Getting that
realize
fresh
we'd
food.
either be, like, really fat, have what is it called? High, mercury levels,
Mm-hmm.
or really, really healthy and eating lots of. I would eat seafood literally daily. I'd probably
Yeah.
be so sick and tired after like 10 years.
Yeah.
But I would absolutely love to eat that food. It's just, I assume it's just amazing.
I would imagine, yeah.
But guys, if y'all enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see our future videos, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. If you want to support us directly, hit that join button. And with that being said,
My name is Miles.
and my name is Fez.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Peace.
Out.